Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Pokemart TZG. This is the Gamesman, aka Mike Dabs, back in the house, guys, for another awesome video. What's going on, my dudes, my guys, my girls, my Pokemart family? Alright, guys, welcome back to the studio. Welcome back to another awesome video set up for you guys for today. And today, guys, today's video topic is as such, Prismatic Evolutions. The Pokemon's next biggest evolving skies 2.0 and whatever you want to call it, right? We're gonna talk, guys, and I'm gonna give you the good, the bad, and the ugly, and I'm gonna give you my takes. Now, I heard Nostalgianomics, congratulations, my dude. Congrats on the getting distro now. All right, and you know, here's my take, guys, and you guys can take the good, the bad, the ugly. The haters want to come on here, come on here. I'm not gonna really pay you much attention anyway, but I'm gonna let you guys know how I feel about it, and I'm gonna give you my take. Now, it's all good for everybody to make money, okay, in this Pokemon hobby. They do it at collecticons. No one seems to have a problem with that. The problem is when other people, such as myself, reselling, you want to say scalp, flip, whatever, it is what it is, right? But isn't scalping, flipping at collecticon the same thing? You're buying something from another source and you're pricing it up to your price and you're making a profit. At the end of the day, you're making a profit, right? You're making $1 from something that you bought. So, inevitable, the Pokemon community itself is mixed up with buyers, sellers, flippers, traders, and LGS stores. We're all in this community together. But somehow, we cannot intertwine with each other. There's a conflict of interest. There's a conflict against the community of Pokemon. People who play the game. People who hate to see other people make money if they're not an LGS. And then they have a problem with LGS stores as well that are online and in this community. And we're going to talk about that too. And I'm going to give you guys my take. Now, everybody talks about the pump, the dump, but us as content creators, we cause all this shit. All right? Top of the line. We cause it because we see the sets come out, we pump it up. Oh, it's going to be the next this. It's going to be the next that. We do it every time. Every time. And what that does is we add fuel, and I'm excluding myself because I didn't pump anything. I don't try to pump anything. All right, on this channel, I tell you what I'm buying. I think I make my thought on it, but a lot of people break things out of proportions and cause a lot of hysteria in this community. All right, and I'm just saying, content creators themselves, we get excited, we FOMO in, the ADHD rolls in. And, yeah, we cause FOMO. We cause FOMO. All right? And you guys get excited about the set. You compare it to other things. And it keeps going. And here it is, guys. The set isn't even... Prismatic has not even been released. And it's way over MSRP. We're going to talk about MSRP too, guys, because you're going to get my take. Because there's no way in hell that Prismatic should be going for the price what Surging Sparks is going for. No way. No way. No way. And it's just crazy because we're in a bull market where the economy is shit. All right? Point blank, the economy is shit. Shot. But people still got this money, and people who have an influx of money because they're making money selling cards or whatever their hustle is, right? They're making money. All right? And this hobby still remains strong throughout a, what do you call it, economic downfall? where people are worried about where the next bill is coming from, how they're going to make bills, how they're going to pay rent. But we're all hunky-dory in this community where everything's Gucci because Pokemon's on the uptick and we're in a bull market and the price is just going crazy, right? So, and I'm giving you my take. Take it for whatever it's worth, right? You're going to hear the good, the bad, and the ugly, all right? And I'm giving you every side. LGSs, scalpers, whatever, right? Resellers, flippers, collecticons, whatever. And you guys, content creators, and people who fall into the FOMO, you all add fuel to this flame. Each and every friggin' time a new set comes on, everybody gets it gets pumped. Some of this stuff gets pumped way to hell, and a lot of you guys get hurt. And I'm tired of seeing it. And I'm going to tell you guys this. Don't fall victim into these prices, the way stuff is. Now, I'm going to tell you this. What changed? Did Pokemon raise the price on Prismatic Evolutions that it should be double MSRP? I don't give a hell, a rat's tail, if it's short printed or so-called short printed, because nothing's really shiny Charizard. Oh, does that ring a bell, guys? Does that ring a bell? Where that was pumped to hell. TCG Player had it for over $300. It came out, then it got shot. Everybody who paid into it, everybody that FOMO'd in. Take my clip, guys. Rerun this when it happens to Prismatic Evolutions. And by the way, it just might happen to all you idiots out there paying double MSRP, falling into the FOMO of this overpriced set, comparing it to something else. And I had to come out. I had to come out of the closet, guys. This wasn't going to be the video for today. I have other things on my plate that are more important than coming to YouTube right now. And we're going to talk about that a little bit later on. But, guys, I'm getting sick and tired of this stuff, guys. Every single time something hot hits Pokemon, it gets blown out of proportion, and a lot of people get blindsided, FOMO in, they get hurt, and then you turn around and you're able to find this stuff at MSRP. And MSRP is regular store prices. Don't you think just because Walmart, Target are putting them online early, that you're not going to find it in the store? You're going to pay. Walmart is not going to charge you what LGSs are doing now. All right, let's talk about Josh's cards. Right? Josh's cards. Everybody loves shopping on Josh's cards. Heard great things about Josh's cards, and now he raised double MSRP on Prismatic Evolutions. Don't get your tiny your panties pinched up too tight, guys, because you know all the LGS has got to make money. All right, yeah, they got to make money. All right, and they do make money. I'm not going to put that just because Prismatic Evolutions or Surging Spark is so-called short printed that the LGS has got to make money. All right, tired of hearing that crybaby. Put your diaper on, put your big boy pants on, guys, because it's all full of crap. LGSs make money, all right, regardless. If it's Prismatic Evolutions or it's a tin or it's a box, they make money. Don't make an excuse for a set to price it for what scalpers, for what resellers are setting the market for. There's no way in hell why LGSs should be charging what resellers are buying it for, because, and this is what's going on. Who sets the market? Who sets the prices for this damn shit? Who sets the market for this stuff? The scalpers? Apparently so. Apparently, if it wasn't for us eBay resellers and everybody on the secondary market selling stuff, obviously the Pokemon prices for Surging Sparks and for Prismatic Evolutions would not be where it's at. And if it wasn't for this bull market that we're in, the prices for Pokemon, those two sets, wouldn't be where they're at. Now, I'm not going to bitch and complain and say, hey, this is why. Oh, I'm in a great place because my Pokemon stuff from X, Y, Sun and Moon is A and B prices. No. I'm setting course for what's setting sale out now. For prices that didn't change, because nothing's changed, guys. Nothing's changed. The price of Pokemon product, whether it's an ETB, right? We want to talk about backdoor, how much an ETB costs LGSs, all right? I'm going to tell you because I had access to backdoor LGS store that allowed me to peek in and see what Southern Hobby and all the other distributors cost them for their ETBs. Roughly, and give or take, guys, ETBs cost an LGS distributor about $28. So, Prismatic Evolutions, $28, guys, and it's going for double MSRP. So double $54 at Walmart, Target. You see what I'm talking about? $15 poster collections and binder collections that are $20-something being double MSRP from the rip, and this stuff isn't even out. So don't even get me started on that. It's so full of crap how stuff is going the way it is. Yeah, we like to see, as an investor, as a collector, we like to see prices go up. And being that we're in a bull market where it's a market where you can buy stuff that's going up, it's crazy. That's all well and good. Don't make excuses for stuff out the gate should be where it's at because it's short print. Remember, Pokemon said this. They will print a demand. And here is the fallback to all you guys FOMO in now. Just like you FOMO'd in that Charizard UPC box, okay? Look what happened. A lot of people got hurt. They paid $300 from the start of the gate. When it ripped out, people had already pre-ordered. All you guys FOMO in. Oh, gotta have it now. FOMO'd in, overpaying, and then this thing was for months stayed at $70, $80. Then Target, Costco's or BJ's or whatever had the box for $80 or $70, and all you fools went out there and paid all this money for this thing because you had to have it now, FOMO'd in, and overpaid. And then when it dropped, a lot of you guys could have bought 2 or 3 of those UPCs for the price you paid on a pre-order for it. And here's my fear, guys. Here's my fear for you guys that are FOMO in. And I'm one that I don't FOMO in for Jack. I never FOMO'd in. I don't follow or I don't follow a trend where I see people, all the sheep herding over, say, oh, surging sparks, better get it, short printed. Didn't see me go on to Josh's Cards or any other website trying to buy it. I found it right at store at release date. And maybe at release date, it wasn't as many as I wanted, or it wasn't the supply amount that I thought we were going to have. And yeah, maybe it was short printed and MJ Holding is holding back some stuff, which they do, right? I do know that's evident that they do hold product back. Evidence of that, of MJ Holding and Excel Company holding products back. They get a whole bunch of it in, and throughout many years, they will throw product at your face. Where do you think you're getting all this stuff that MJ Holding and Excel Company, Target, threw out for Black Fridays and stuff that happened at Walmart and Targets? Where the hell do you think that came from? MJ Holding and the Excel Company. It didn't come from the Pokemon shop or the Pokemon Center. It's because MJ Holding and Excel, they both break down products. They break down box sets, they break down tins to put in other products that they make their own, they call their own, or they make a mystery box or whatever out of the stuff that they break down product. And when they have it and they realize that oh wow, there's a whole pallet or something sitting in the back of the warehouse in a corner. Oh wow, Black Friday. Well, we'll give that to Walmart. We'll give this to Target. We'll give this to Pathmark or wherever. And it goes out to those stores for such an occasion as a holiday. So MJ Holding and stuff does hold back product. All right? But you don't see the prices at Walmart when you go in the store at $100. double MSRP at Walmart at release, and all you guys overpaying now because the rumor is it's short printed. Short printed does not mean out of stock, not going to be printed again, or not going to be around. It doesn't. Hands down, it doesn't. And you guys got to look at it from the other side of the telescope. Look at it at this side of the fence. These sets are brand new. And Pokemon follows a trail, the money trail. And the money trail leads that if people want this stuff, then they can continue to print because people want it. Just look back at the history of specialty sets. Look at 151. You can compare it to Shining Fates. You can compare it to Crown Zenith. They printed this stuff beyond its normal print run. Here we are, we're going to get Pokemon 151 next year. A specialty set still being printed beyond its life. Right? Every Pokemon set has a lifespan of, what, 1 to 2 years, if that? And it's exceeding that where we got this Blooming Water set 151 coming out. A 151 specialty set. No ETBs, no booster bundles, no box sets. This is the last hip hip hooray, slam dunk for 151 as it sets into the sunset. This is it. Blooming Waters is your last chance to get 151. If you missed the boat on ETBs all the print run that came out from all the 151 products. Don't you think that Prismatic is going to follow these trend lines? It's going to follow the same thing, guys. History in Pokemon, from what I found and from what I've been here and I've seen for myself, from my own experience, is history always seems to repeat itself. Especially with these specialty sets. They're around for a while. Pokemon continues to print them. And you got 6 months or 9 months worth of Prismatic Evolutions going to be splurged out. Alright? And don't get me started, guys, because look, you're going to see Prismatic Evolutions in the Walgreens Lightning sets. You're going to see Prismatic Evolutions in other box sets. Just look at what Surging Sparks. Surging Sparks is in what? The Grand Adventure set. I have the box here. The Grand Adventure or something like that. Yeah, the Grand Adventure set. It's in there. It's in there. Walgreens is going to take it and strip. Prismatic Evolution is going to be in the Lightning packs. Pokemon 151, they put Shining Fates in there. They put Hidden Fates in there. They put Evolutions in there. Cosmic Eclipse. So, you're going to be able to find a product at Walgreens. You're going to be able to find some special set that's probably going to be set up at Sam's Club with Prismatic Evolutions. I'm sure it's coming, guys. I'm sure it's coming. They're not going to let this slide by with short printed. Well, is it really going to be short printed? You guys are following into this mindset of, oh, I'm not going to get it. Oh, I better pay this high price now because I'm not going to be able to go to my Walmart, my Target to find it. Oh, poor little Timmy can't find my product. Prismatic Evolution sold out online. Sold out online. Big deal. Get off your rump and get to a Walmart, Target store in person. Get in your car, burn some gas, and go looking for it. Plain and simple. It's going to keep getting restocked, reprinted, back out into Walmarts and Targets. MJ Holding, a cell company, are going to get a ton of this stuff. Regardless that maybe your LGS may not be getting it, Walmart and Target are going to have it. And you're not going to be paying these LGSs that want to overcharge you, or the new word, price gouge. Price gouge. That's our new term, right? Is scalping. Oh, they're just price gouging. You know, he's not a scalper. He's a price gouger. Who's setting the price for these things anyway? It's our flippers, skippers on eBay, right? The eBay resellers, the people on secondary market, Facebook, are the ones setting the price. Guess what? How can we set a price? Tired of hearing this garbage. Oh, the resellers ruin the market. Ruin the market, my ass. We don't ruin nothing. It's the LGSs that pay X amount from a distributor. Distributors look back and say, I'm going to tell you this. Smart money runs this market, guys. Smart money runs this market. If you ain't got no money, guess you can't get no honey, right? Pokemon runs off money. All right? And money runs this Pokemon community. And if you can't make none, well, you're out, right? But they're making plenty of it because of all you guys buying from the gougers, buying from the scalpers, flippers that are price gouging, your LGSs and your distributors that are making huge profits. And there's profits in it for both of them, regardless that they got to make it on Prismatic Evolutions as the exclusionary prize, right? The exclusionary box that, oh, we're gonna make some money here, guys. Let's rake in all we can. Let's rake in all our 5-10 year customers that been with us. We're gonna rake it in double MSRP. Well, our distributors charging us more. Well, guess what? Content creators added fuel to the fire. FOMOing people added fuel to the fire to keep that price that way. So you customers that are looking for a deal at Josh's Cards or wherever, you're not going to get it because you're adding fuel to this flame to keep it up, to keep the price going and give them the means to keep raising prices. Oh, these fools, oh, they double MSRP. Well, we'll wait for the next set. See if we can get them on that one too. We're going to make all this money. But, hey, who set that price anyway? People on eBay don't even have the product. Don't even know the cost until we find out from distributors to LGSs that are going to get it. And then when we realize that we're going to be paying X amount, well, we'll go put a pre-sale on eBay. What we're going to get from our LGS car. LGS is going to charge us $100. We're going to charge $125. So the flipper, skipper, scalper, price gouger is the bad guy now. We caused all of this. We didn't cause jack. We didn't cause jack. All started with the distributor that raised the price because they saw what flipper, dipper, scalpers were doing because of what they saw on eBay, YouTube, TikTok. Everybody's talking about Prismatic Evolutions, the next Evo Skies. Oh. And since you see Evo Skies as a money cow, cash cow, Pokemon as a money cringe, everybody's jumping on the bandwagon to keep the things flowing, keep the things rolling, keep it flowing. Let's load them up, load the boat up. Let's load the ark up, and then all of a sudden you're gonna cry when spilled milk comes and you knock the milk all over the carpet, and you're able to go to a Walmart, Target, you find it at MSRP. Every time that a product came out, whether it was day one release or after it was released, I found product at a store. I got off my hyena. I have it in my car. I found product at multiple stores on release day. Short printed or not as much printed, whatever. I still found it. And I can still write that document for every set that I purchased from when I started this channel. I never FOMO'd. I never feared of missing out on anything. And I always found a product at regular MSRP. I never overpaid for any product. And I don't try to pump stuff here to tell people that it's right or that it's wrong. But I am going to write the documentary here that what's going on in this community with you guys FOMOing in and the content creators that are pushing this stuff, it's got to stop somewhere. You're adding fuel to the flame to keep prices the way they are. And yeah, all right, I'm happy that an LGS is making a few extra more dollars. that's not going to kill them. And it's not, certainly is not going to bankrupt them. So to take advantage of your thousands of customers, all right, that come back and we're looking at you over the years and been shopping with you all these years, and now you slice their throats. Shame on you. Shame on you. And hey, I'm not blasting any LGSs that are staying true with that regular MSRP. There are still LGSs out there, hear me out, that are doing the right thing, that are still, regardless to what the market is saying, regardless to what content creators are pumping, regardless to what eBay is selling something or what TCG player, they are holding true to that MSRP and have downright the best prices on Prismatic Evolutions. Regardless to what the market is saying, they could charge more money. They could charge more money if they want. But see, nothing's changed in price. Nothing's changed in price, guys. Pokemon did say, well, in 2025, Prismatic Evolutions, there is a $5 increase on ETBs. There's going to be a $1.25 increase on sleeve packs because ink is more expensive. The foil we use to put hollows, the paper we print on is costing X amount. So we have to raise the price. So therefore, your distributors are going to charge X amount, $15 for a booster box case. To your distributor is going to be charged that per case, and your distributors have the right to raise up accordingly because of these prices that they're going to have to incur. None of that came to my knowledge that Pokemon had to raise prices, and then we're going to charge the distributors for Prismatic Evolutions more money. Then that's why we're paying all these excessive prices. The price is still the same. ETBs normally at Walmart, Target are $54. To my knowledge, they're still about $28 each from our distributors. LGS pays about $28, some less, based on how big how much their money they spend with that distributor. Could be paying less than that. Could be paying as low as $24 per ETB. But still, that savings from the LGS that is buying from Southern Hobby or wherever, they're just still marking it up to $200 or whatever the hell that Prismatic Evolution ETB is going for. So where's the savings from the distro where you're getting products at wholesale, right? And you make, most distributors, guys, if you don't know, most distributors make a 15% profit. 15% on every product they sell. 15%. Which is not bad. That's the average markup from a distributor to an LGS. The distributor price for LGSs, their markup is about 15%. All right, and that may be higher or lower depending on how big the shop is and how much volume they're doing. But on average, for most shops, they make 15% or better per product, per sale on the products that they sell. So the prices never change, guys. There's no prices. The price for Prismatic never change. It's only the content creators and the people FOMO in that are keeping that at bay for the next set. And what's going to happen with Team Rocket? You're going to pay into the next thing. Not me. I'm not paying those absorbent prices. I'm not. You guys can go ahead. And I don't care. I can be a Pokemon collector investor. I'll buy the damn singles. So y'all can keep cracking those packs, and I'll be wheeling my ass over to my LGSs, and I'll be buying singles for each and every set. Because I'm happy with the sealed. I'll find deals, because what happens in this market, guys, sometimes you got to keep your eye off the sparrow. You can't just focus on the next big thing or whatever. You can't just follow the sheep. Plain and simple. You just can't follow the sheep. If the herder is trying to herd you over, say, hey, the grass is greener over here, guys. Get these sheep over here. And some of these sheep say, you know what? Meh. I'm staying right here because the pasture's still got a lot of grass right here. Some of the sheep are going to be stubborn and stay right there and still eat from that pasture because there's plenty of green grass on that side of the fence. And some of you guys need to stop being herded over to where the pasture looks to be greener and stay back. Stay back. And that's what I'm doing. I'm staying back. I'm staying back. I'm not following no sheep. I'm not falling into this FOMO that some of you guys are falling in. You're going to get hurt. And the truth on Pokemart TCG. I remember those Charizard boxes. I sure did. I sure did. I fell victim on that. I'm not doing that again. Well, somehow, maybe some of you fell right back in the trap again. The trap was set wide open, and now the door is shut because they got your money. They got your money. And then some of these shops are shady, guys. Some of these shops are shady. They took on too many pre-orders or without having allocation numbers. And that's another mistake LGSs are making. You're taking pre-orders on things and you don't even know your numbers. You don't even know how many products you're going to have to give to your people. So how can you put 1,000 pre-orders up and you can't even fulfill them? And then some of them even got more slicker. They said, well, you know what? Why did we pre-order? Why did we let our people pre-order these? Why did we put these pre-orders at $39.99? These things are going for like $70 on eBay now. Oh, whoa. Hey, Josh. Throw down the shade. Let's issue some refunds back. Issue some refunds. Refund people back. And then raise the price back up. Put the damn things back on the website for higher margin. Some of them shady shops did that too. Issued you guys a refund. Took too many pre-orders or wanted to make more money and readjusted the price to a higher margin. And it's still sold out. Boy, I tell you, I'm so glad I'm not one of you guys that fear of missing out, FOMOing in, because, hey, I'm speaking the truth today, and I'm speaking from my own mindset, but my own experience is that it paid off, that I never FOMOed in, but yet I still find the gold. I still find the gold. On release date, I still find the gold, guys, and I don't have to go to a lot of stores to pick up anything. Now, let me see. How should I say this? Well, I was reading one of my emails one day, last week, and I had posted a lot of stuff up on Facebook Marketplace, and a guy hit me back up and said, oh, this guy works at Walmart. That's why my son can't find any Pokemon. Oh, your poor little son. I feel sorry that your son could not find Pokemon cards at Walmart. So, the guy hit me back. He said, yeah, my son couldn't find Pokemon cards because you go and you buy them all. And because you work at the store, you buy all the cards up. Oh, boy. I buy all the cards up. My wallet is so wide open that I buy every Pokemon product in the store that your son can't find Pokemon cards. And you're too damn lazy to go online and order from Walmart.com and have it shipped to your house. There are plenty of places other than Walmart to get Pokemon cards. And just because I work there means I'm buying them all? Guys, let me tell you something. Maybe years ago I was buying stuff, and that's the point. I was buying a lot of product back then, and I'm going to tell you the difference between back then, 9 years ago, versus now. 9 years ago, nobody wanted Pokemon cards. You could go in, the products were on clearance. Shining Fates was in boxes, Charizard boxes, Gengar boxes. All this shit was on the shelf. $12, $10. Nobody was buying it. Had Forbidden Light in it. Had Shining Legends in it. It had, what else? Evolutions in it. No one was buying stuff. And if I went in and bought a whole bunch of it, I cleared a shelf, nobody give a damn. And now, someone gives a damn now because you can't find Pokemon because we're in a bull market. That because poor little Mike works at Walmart, I'm buying all the Pokemon cards. So I texted back this guy the little sob story. Yeah, I'm crying, guys. Yeah, I'm crying. So the guy texts me back, oh, that's why I can't find them. And you said you're selective. That's the biggest crock of shit that I heard you. You're being selective about what you buy. I said, dude, I text back to the guy. I said, dude, let me put it in perspective for you. I buy packs that have tins that you don't know what packs are in them. I buy C22. I buy the Tyranitar. I buy the Apollyon. I buy the V-Striker tins. I buy the Hidden Potential tins. You don't know what's in those tins. You don't know what those tins. The Pokemon change the stuff up now. You don't know what's in them. So I said I buy selective because I buy these tins selectively based on my own experience from what I know is in them. So I don't have to buy the ETBs that are $54.99 when I can go on Walmart.com, get that same ETB for $39.99. Why would I pay for Crown Zenith $54.99 and I bought 3 cases of them for $39.99 off Walmart.com, idiot? So I text him back, shot that back over, and I got no response. Guys, we're in a different time now than where we were back then. And no, I don't clear shelves off, but I am selective. And I told you guys this when I started up in this channel and I was buying Pokemon. There are times when I'm selective on what I'm getting, and I buy a lot of stuff online versus in store. And yeah, Walmart gets them in, but I miss the restock when they come in. This is stuff 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I go in, I check the shelf, and these things are on the shelf. And we just had a restock at my local Walmart. Mind you, we had a restock. There was 10 Surging Sparks Elite Trainer boxes. No, I didn't buy not a damn one. Okay? I grabbed 1 booster bundle, and I saw they had like 6 sleeve packs. So I took 6 sleeve packs of Surging Sparks and 2 of Stellar Crown sleeve packs. That was it. That was it. Those ETBs stood up there when I left here Saturday night. When I left work, those ETBs were still on the shelf, even from being Thursday. So what's that telling you? No one in Walmart was going to my Walmart to pick up the Surging Sparks ETBs. I could have bought all 10. Yeah, I could have been a greedy ass and grabbed them, but I didn't. I left them there. I grabbed the booster bundle because I believe I'm making my money play a little smarter for me. In my circumstance, what I'm talking about is the booster bundle was only $28 when I could buy 2 booster bundles for the price less than the price of an ETB, which Walmart wanted $54.99 for those Surging Sparks. So I said I'm getting just as many packs, 2 or 3 packs less maybe than a booster than an ETB. So I figured I'd just buy a booster bundles, 6-pack bundle. So I looked around, I found 1 booster bundle. I grabbed that and 6 packs of Surging Spark. That was all they had up there, and 2 Stellar Crown sleeve booster packs. That was it. I left the ETBs. I still have my original 3 that I bought when I told you guys I bought on my pickup video. I bought 3. That's all I got. I didn't buy any more Surging Sparks Elite Trainer boxes, even though there was 10 of them at my Walmart on a Saturday. I left them there. So no, I don't clear shelves off. I am very selective on where I am placing my money. And I know there are smarter plays online to get Elite Trainer boxes. ETBs. So no, I don't clear shelves at my Walmart. No, I don't clear shelves of all Pokemon products. I am selective on what I buy. On the past video, I did grab Grand Adventure boxes because they had 2 Surging Sparks. So for the price of $18 some change, when every other box is $20, $24, you get 2 Surging Sparks, 1 Stellar Crown, and Obsidian Flame for $20, and you get 2 promo cards and a jumbo card. That's a great deal for that box, that Grand Adventure box. This is a great price. So I buy these all day. If I see 5 of these on the shelf, I'll buy 5 of these than seeing the Surging Sparks ETBs sitting there. I'm very selective on where I'm placing my money and what I buy. So no, I don't clear shelves off. And no, I don't go to Costco and buy pallets of 151. I have never done that. In the lifetime of my channel, I've never went to a Costco or Sam's Club and bought an entire pallet load of Pokemart product and had it put into a truck or whatever and walled away and left everybody else who wanted that product empty-handed. I have seen so much shame and shamelessness going on in this community, it wrecks my nerves sometimes to see. And everybody's worried about poor little Mikey. Give me a break. Give me a break. So all you guys FOMO in, continue FOMO in. Continue to set the pace for them to continue to get price gouge you again for the next set. Here comes Team Rocket or whatever else comes out. Let them, you're just adding fuel to the flame. All right? It's okay for LGS to make money. All right? And they do make money, guys. They make money on every product. They pay the same percentage. They just pay the same price for this stuff. All right? From their distributors. All right? And they make their money. They make their profits. Prismatic don't add fuel to the fire, and it's not going to have LGSs close the door because you didn't support them in their $200 Elite Trainer box they were trying to shove up your ass. All right? It just wrecks my nerve to see you guys paying into this and the content creators continue to pump this stuff endlessly. And excited when I see a new set. I do. All right? I get excited for the next set, but I'm not here to pump anything. Other channels are pumping this shit for you guys. And you guys are falling into it, and you're going to pay. You're going to pay. You're going to pay. Now, all you guys that hate on the scalpers and the resellers and all that stuff, I told you they never left. I told you they never left. They're here, and they're waiting, and they're waiting, and they're waiting. And they're waiting for what? Times such as this. For people to FOMO in where they can find product, and they'll be able to sell it, and you got another person willing to overpay for something, and then you're going to feel sorry when you find it at regular MSRP. And here it is, guys. Pokemon is going to print prismatic evolutions to the ground, guys. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. You're going to have prismatic evolutions probably fall into 2026. All right? And you're going to have all these special boxes and tin sets probably coming out at your Costco's, all right, and your BJ's and your Sam's Club. And you go, oh, wow, the prismatic your UPC, when did that come out? Or the UPC or the ETB with some tins and some other stuff that they pull together just like they did with Pokemon 151. The footprints for Pokemon is written in the sand, guys. It's written in the sand. You can just see from past experiences from what they're going to do with Prismatic and what you can see them doing with the mini tins and poster collections and having something like 151 but in Prismatic Evolutions at Costco's. Just look at 151. The footprints are written there. Look at Crown Zenith with the Sea and Sky boxes that they put out at Sam's Club or Costco or wherever. Milking more Crown Zenith to the floor, to the sales floor. And they do this each and every time. And you guys keep FOMOing in. All right? Yes, a bull market, guys. We're in a bull market where it is a great, it's great for buyers and sellers and flippers and scalpers and price gougers. It is. It's a great market because, you know what, you got endless customers because everybody is endlessly waiting for Pokemon cards, right? Because you can't find none or you can't find certain things at your stores. And people are just buying everything and anything. And I can tell you that for a fact. My Walmart is in shambles, all right, with cards. It's nothing. They got a few box sets left. No packs, no sleeves, All right? No ETBs. It's all been bought up, and it wasn't done by me. Because I'm not buying anything or everything that Pokemon releases. I buy certain things from Walmart, and I look for 151. I look for Crown Zenith. I look for box sets and mini tins, stuff like that. And my pickups have been small here and there, but I go to various stores where I may spend $100 or so at the end of the day. And I'll go out, I'll do it again at another store the next day and see what I find. And at the end of the day, you know, at the end of the week, I may have spent $300. But it's smaller, it's getting harder to find those tins, it's getting harder to find a great selection of Sword and Shield stuff, because yes, I'm still chasing after Sword and Shield. I'm looking for deals, and I told you guys, like I said at the beginning of this year, deals were going to be there. And I shop by the deals that I find. And there are so many deals still going on. So many deals. So many deals. And you just got to be smart, guys. You got to be smart in this economy, that you don't FOMO in. And first of all, second of all, don't be afraid to miss out on a set. Prismatic, missing out on Prismatic Evolutions, missing out on the next 3 sets is not going to kill you. It just adds money to your set, to your pocket. But here's what I'm going to say. Here's what I'm going to say, which could be beneficial for you guys as investors, that during these times of mass hysteria, where people are going crazy, you're going to find deals, and you're going to find sets that people may lose interest in. And you may find your own LGS store fire flashing certain stuff out to make money, to get money to pay the bill, to get the next set of Pokemon stuff. There are going to be people that FOMO in. There's going to be people that want to get out of certain situations. They want to get out of certain allocations quickly and get into something else where they think their money is going to be turned over faster. Because guess what, guys? This bull market is not going to last forever. And we're going to fall back into the times where you're going to say, well, I wish I had listened to Pokemart TCG, because he's the one that seems to have his head on straight in this market where everybody else is losing patience and FOMOing in. He's the only one that I understood. And you're going to go back into this time frame and say, you know what? I'm glad I took this guy's advice, because while everybody's eyes was on Prismatic, I was able to find a lot of other great deals out there on the market when everybody else wasn't even buying any of that stuff. They were all too busy chasing Prismatic, or they were all too busy chasing Here Comes Team Rocket, or they were all too busy chasing something else. And here it is. I found these, and people weren't buying them. And I found deals on Facebook Marketplace, and I found deals online at this shop, because there are going to come the time, guys, this bull market is going to be done, and we're going to be back to square one again, where Pokemon is in a washed up phase where people are going to get out of the hobby again, and people are going to sell off their collections. And then you're going to say, wow, you know what? Now I can get this stuff at a fraction of what it costs, because this guy is trying to get out and he's selling this for X amount. And now I got it way cheaper. So glad I waited. So sometimes patience pays off, whether you wait or if you shop around for, online, or find different deals, find different markets, and you're able to find product at a reasonable cost without overpaying for these products. And here's what: power to the people. You guys that buy this product, hold the cards. You can put a stop to this. Say, you know what? I'm not paying for this stuff. I'll let someone else pay that. And if stores start seeing this, then you'll start seeing prices come back to the normal, and the stores will stop worrying about what the secondary market is doing and what an investor is making off of this stuff. And you want to keep your doors open? Well, this is what we're paying. All right, we're paying X amount over MSRP, and we're not standing for any more from an LGS, because you're already getting it at a discount price already. And you know, if it sounds like I'm saying I'm being too harsh on LGSs that, oh, I'm not allowing them to make money, you know, in times such as this, then more power to it. Then support your LGSs and overpay. If that's the way you feel, then do it. But I'm not. I'm telling you what I'm not doing, all right? And if you want to support them, then you add fuel to the fire. You keep fueling the fire, and as your wallet keeps getting drained and drained and drained every time you go to your LGS, and they got these overpriced boxes, priced X amount, double MSRP, and then you go to your local Walmart after you pick that up on release day, you go to LGS, yeah, I got my Prismatic booster box, yeah, I got my Prismatic ETB. Walmart has them over there for $54.99 because you realize when your Walmart stocks, you realize when your Target stocks, and you decide to get off your hyenas and get online and go wait and see if you can get some at regular MSRP rather than buy from a price gouger, right? Or a flipper scalper, or someone selling it for more money on eBay. You just continue to add fuel to the fire, guys. You continue to pour butane on this fire and continue to just spread it out. And they keep running it. They keep running it into the next thing. It's okay with them making money, guys, but when they got to charge double MSRP and take full advantage of what's coming out and saying it's short printed, remember, short printed does not mean out of print. Doesn't mean that Pokemon stopped printing it. All right, that it's going to be, it's just going to be tough to find, and you may have to do a little more work. So, hey, it's not going to be easy for investors to get product to stock up as much as they want. All right, some of these times, this is what the thrill is in the hunts. The thrill for me is finding deals. You know, you come across stuff. You say, oh wow, so glad I waited. This is what I like, is when I see people FOMO in, and then I find something, I said, you know what? I am so glad. This is what I do. I say this to myself all the time. I said, I'm so glad I didn't FOMO in. So glad. And then I walk into a store, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. There's the damn freight on the floor or in the box, on the shelf. And I walk into it and I find it at the regular store MSRP. And I said, I'm so glad I didn't pay $30, $40 for this stuff. It's regular $14 here at the store, and they got 6, 7 on the store. I can buy as many as I want in the store. But yet, all you people FOMOed in, bought 2, and I got 4 for the price of what you paid for 2 of them. That's all I'm saying. Don't hate me when I make better use of my money than you did, because you bought them for 60 and I paid 14. That's all I'm saying, guys. All I'm saying. Ben says, just being real, Mike, I don't even purchase from Target, Walmart anymore. The only people I get cards from is from my dealer and my era and Ben, I'm not saying anything's wrong with buying from LGS. I'm not saying that. There are LGSs out there that are human. All right, well, we're all human. There are LGSs that charge reasonable prices. All right, and I'm okay with reasonable price, but I'm not okay with double MSRP. All right, like Josh's cards, and there's another one out there that, what's the other one? There's another site that charged double MSRP. So I have it written down. Safari Zone. Shops that you guys know. Safari Zone. And then they got land blasted. They got land blasted on YouTube. They got land blasted in their comment section. And the guy, the CEO at Safari Zone really didn't give a rat's ass about you guys. About you guys are paying customers. You guys keep the doors open on these shops and online. If you put your foot down and read comment section on what these guys are saying to your comments, to people's comments, if you ever read them, everybody's too hooked up into the hype of FOMO and fear of missing out that they're not worried about ever. And it's okay. If you got money like that and you want to spend your money wastefully, all right, you're going to pay double MSRP, all right, well, you got money to burn, go ahead. you guys can burn your money, but I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not supporting. I never bought from Josh's cards, and I heard great things about Josh's cards. All right, I never bought from Safari Zone, but the minute they put up stuff and they follow suit with the rest of these clown stores that are charging all this exorbitant prices, that there's no need, because the price never changed from the Pokemon Center, the Pokemon distribution to the distributor, no prices increased. So the prices still remain the same as what Scarlet Violet Era is. Whatever the base price on a booster box or ETB is still standard price. It's only when the distributors get they pay into X amount of boxes from their Pokemon Center. Now they set the prices to the distributor, to the LGSs on what they're going to charge, and that's where it starts right there. Distributors say, you know what? Well, it's going for this much on eBay. I'm going to charge X amount to my distributor, to my LGSs, and they're going to have to upcharge and make it the best they can. It's not fair. It's not fair. But smart money seems to be running this market, man. Well, I can say smart money does run the market. And, the distributors who have all the power, they have the buying power to buy it, they could charge whatever they want to the LGSs and say, hey, you got to take some of this good, the bad, and the ugly crap that we can't unload. And since this is allocation is going to be drastically reduced, because some of these people put in astronomical numbers for prismatic evolutions, and they got shot in the foot. If you ordered 1,000, you got 4 cases. If you ordered 2,000, you got 8 cases. So Pokemon is definitely playing this allocation number game to the hilt. And here's another scenario. Take a gander at this, because we can always push the button on this one too. All those LGSs that said, hey, I'd buy 1,000 cases of Prismatic Evolutions. That's what I originally ordered from Pokemon, but they only gave me 4 cases. Now, if the market shifts and we got a downturn and Prismatic Evolutions is horrifically refused to be purchased by anybody, it falls to a Shrouded Fumble episode, right? Just say this. And then Pokemon, whether it falls into that or not, just say it does. We'll just say it does, right? What happens if Pokemon says, well, you ordered 1,000 cases, distro calls the LGS up, say, hey, you ordered 1,000 cases, dude? Well, we got your 1,000 cases of Prismatic, and we're going to pass those out, but you got to pay out this $100,000, and we'll get these out to you. And by the way, if you don't take these 100,000 allocation that you originally ordered with us, that we only allowed you for, well, we got your extra, your other 600 cases here. Dude, you're not getting Team Rocket. And now you leave the LGS struggling trying to get that money to buy to get Prismatic that nobody wants all of a sudden, right? So guess what? The prices start tumbling down because nobody wants Prismatic. The LGS are stuck with ants in their pants, and they have to fire sale Prismatic at a loss or at a cost of what it costs them to get them to their customers, that people may not want it then because they wanted it then and you didn't have it, and all of a sudden now you got 1,000, you got 600 more cases of it, and Pokemon floods the market again with this stuff, right? And gives all the distributors all their product that all the LGSs wanted all of it anyway, and they print it all and give it to them. And if it doesn't get eaten up as fast, or if it falls into a Shrouded Fumble where nobody wants it because it's bad print quality, or it wasn't what they anticipate, or something else better comes out and everybody doesn't want the set no more, then the LGSs are held with this product that they can't even sell, that nobody wants, and they have no money to pay the distributor for the next set. So it could be a tumbling effect too, where if Pokemon does go back to the board and say, hey, you know what, we're going to give every distributor all their numbers for every prismatic that they ever wanted, we're going to give it to them, and all the LGSs are getting all their supply. And if they do that, who knows what's going to happen to that price, and then they continue to print it out. On top of that, the floodgates opened up. Somehow they open up and the waterfall, the friggin' dam breaks. All this prismatic hits and continue hits over the 9 months. There's a flood of product and nobody wants it. Just sits on the shelf, right? So could be a tumbling effect as well if we hit into a downturn in this market, or if Pokemon decides to print up and they may have it. Who knows? You know, we can't say what they don't and what they do. A lot of this stuff is printed months in advance, but we also know they do hold back product. Pokemon themselves do hold back product, guys, to resupply and re-engage when stuff is short printed, right? Supposedly short printed, or not enough. But that is my take, guys, on prismatic evolutions. And you know, the market itself got a lot of people in here, guys. A lot of people in here. All right, a lot of people in here turning and burning. People flipping and scalping. People are proud gouging, whatever, right? And I don't care. I don't care. You know, to each their own. Whatever you do, you do. You know, I'm not going to criticize anybody for what they're doing, but I am going to just take my turn at bat and tell you what I don't like about what I see LGS is doing that isn't fair to you guys as customers. All right. In regards to profit, profit is a profit, and if they want to continue to price stuff the way they are, then I wouldn't do business with them. Point blank, I wouldn't do business with them. And that's why I can say I'm glad I do what I do. And when I find product on the shelf, I'm glad that I find, because it's something I was looking for, I'm glad that I found it and I didn't pay all that crazy prices that I see people FOMO into paying. And I'm not the one that's going to turn now into FOMOing out. And to tell you the truth, I don't care if I miss 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets. I don't care. You know why? Because I'll always find the product in the store. I always have, and it seems to be a trend with me that I always do. So I'm not going to FOMO in to a set, regardless to how hype people pump it up to be. I'm not. I didn't FOMO in for Evolving Skies, but yet I don't have any booster boxes, but I got a lot of other products that have Evolving Skies, and I do have a lot of sleeve and checkout lane blisters because of what I did find. And I didn't rip or didn't sell. I just held on to it. Whenever I found it, I held on to it. But it is what it is. Yeah. Somebody gets their packs from PokeRev. Well, that's good. Hopefully you get some from Pokemart TCG when I come out with mine. Because mine are going to be available on a website, and they're going to be available at card shows that I attend to. But that's that. Guys, that is my rant. Now, there is... I'm just going to put it to this. Those that are in the chat, I probably should do a separate... I'm going to do a separate video. But we have a condition at bay with Pokemart TCG. And the condition is... My dad is not doing well, guys. All right? That is what it is, and therefore Monday, that's tomorrow, will be my last video for the year. I will be doing some YouTube videos with Call of Duty, but Monday will be my last YouTube video here with Pokemon content. All right, that's just the sad truth. That's just where it is. Because I don't want to be obligated that I have videos going up and then I can't do them because I have to leave here or go out of state. So therefore, I am shutting down my channel for Pokemon content as of tomorrow. Will be the last videos from me, and that is because, like I said, my father is not doing well. All right, I'll have a separate video for that, but that's what it is. It is what it is. All right. So with that said, hope you guys understand the situation. You know, I'm trying to keep my cool, and because we had lost my mom last year, so I'm just trying to keep my cool with things that are going on. It's not looking good. All right, it's not looking good, and I have to keep my calm with things that are happening and going and that are ongoing. All right, but on that side of the note, I just want to say I wish everybody, and I'll say it Monday on my last video because still have a couple more videos to do, that for our giveaway, I'm just we went up in subscribers, and then we fell off, and we're not even nowhere near 2,500. So, you know, it's funny how this channel goes, where we can't even make 1,000 subscribers in a year. I can't even get a subscribe. But I'm not going to complain about that, guys. It is what it is. But that's what it is. I can make goals, and goals are made to be obtained or not to be obtained. But that's okay. And just like in life, you get a promotion or you get demoted, right? So I'll stay demoted for now on this channel. Demoted. I'll say we're demoted, right? But I'll be back here, you know, next year, and like I said, when you do see the channel, there will be a change on all of this. And everything that I talked about will be present. All right, that's all I can say. And I'll let my actions speak for that when I return. All right, I'm not here. I don't have to showboat nothing. I am what I am. I do what I do. And if you understand that game, you understand that hustle, then you roll with me. If you don't, then don't. You know, I'm not here to have anybody cater to me. Or subscribe. You do what you feel, right? Because I never beg, and I'm not begging, and I never have to. I don't see myself needing food, so I'm not gonna beg anybody for anything. I never have. I'm not looking for a handout neither. So it is what it is. But I always hold up my end of the bargain, and this year, like I said, I've been holding down fort with this channel 9 years, and I'm still going in my 10th year, still debt-free, and I'm still going headstrong into what I'm doing. And just because you might not see me on here posting a video for Pokemon, you can rest assured there will be some gaming content. But when you see me again, guys, in this studio, you're going to see the difference in what I brought to the table. And that's going to speak louder than my words. And that's what I say, you know, what I'm going to go with. Because, you know, I've been holding down this channel, staying committed to doing what I believed in, what I felt was necessary to do, and giving my voice in my opinion. And I told you guys, take my opinions however you may. Take what I give you with a grain of salt, or roll with bits and pieces that I give you and add it to what I've been teaching you all these years, and roll it into your own playbook. And You know, some of yous have, some of yous haven't, but don't hate the hater. You know, you know, don't hate the doer. Is what I should hate. Don't hate the hater. Don't hate the doer, because you know, I only meant good for what I do and what I share, and what I preach is knowledge, and knowledge is king in any force that you go up against. Knowledge is king. If you know how to play chess and you're good at it, then you could end up being a champion, right? So I go with what I know, and what I don't know, I try to learn. And I just try to voice my opinion, and I try to help you guys in the market and where we're at, whether it's investing or for collectibles, in the card game or in the video game or whatever it is that I may be talking about. I try to give you my expertise on what I bring to the table and what I talk to you guys about. And that's all it is. And some people hate it. Some people love it. Some people rolled with it. Some people didn't. Some people complained. But you know what? Let them complain. That ain't going to change what I do. So, you know, it is what it is. But I've been through some ups and downs again on this channel. You know, the passing of my mom, you know, with my wife's home, you know, she's got to go for surgery. All right. And now I got to deal with my mom, with my dad. So, you know, I feel that it's best that, you know, I close down early and just get out of your way. Get out of your way and take care of what I need to take care of, because that's is the best thing for me to do, is to take care of family, and family is everything to me. And you know, Pokemon's always going to be here for me, and I'm still going to be doing my investing even when I'm not here talking about the cards and the pickups. You can check Instagram, because I may have posted up some photos of what I picked up, but I'm trying to post out as many videos as I can prior to that, before Monday and during Monday. Try to get as many videos as I can out of the way, so I'll have everything out of the way, and you guys got the videos up for my last. All right, and it is gonna be my last. For Monday will be the last video in the studio format. I will be in my gaming format, where I will be streaming Call of Duty for sure. But you know, we're on standby for my dad. You know, we're just waiting to see what is going to transpire. And you know, we got to be ready to go on that note. I already let my job know that I may have to take a leave of absence, but you know, this is what it comes down to. And but I just want to say that I'm still committed to the channel, to what I'm doing, and what I said I was going to do, I'm still doing, guys. All right, but I'm just going to cut it short. That you know, December, tomorrow is going to be the last. And I know I had a giveaway going on, which was December 15th. And I can't even roll that out, because that's the day of my real dad's birthday. My real dad is dead, and the 15th is his birthday. So I just realized, oh my God, that's my dad's birthday. So that ain't even transpiring. So I'd rather just push that till next year. We just roll out. Hopefully we still can get to 2,500 subscribers throughout the time periods. If not 2025 sometime. But other than that, you know, I make goals for this channel. I make goals for myself. And if we don't make it, no big deal. You know? I'm not going to cry over spilt milk. If I make my bed, I lay in my bed. All right? So it is what it is. But other than that, this is what I got for you. Enjoy it or not. This is my spew on Prismatic Evolutions, the LGSs, the good, the bad, the ugly. What I see and what I don't like, you guys got it. And you guys can roll into the FOMO or roll out of the FOMO. But it's all in your hands. Remember, you hold the cards. You hold the money. You are the guys that have all the power in your hands. The ones with the money. The people with the product are ones that are selling to you. But at what price do you want to disperse your money at? So if you don't buy it, guess what? The price got to come down, right? They got to say, oh, well, nobody's buying it like that no more. Well, I guess they lost interest. Not that we lost interest. We're not going to pay what you want us to pay. Some of you guys will live to learn or not, but it is to is. I'm not gonna preach it because I can keep preaching it to you, go deaf in one ears, but it is what it is. But other than that, guys, have a great one. I'll be back here with another video. I have a trade going on with Jerry. He's supposed, I guess he's going to be trying to come over. The phone did ding while I was here on a live, but I have to see what's going on with him. And with that said, I'll be back here with another video, guys. More videos to come. If not today, they'll be out tomorrow, and we'll be back here with another video. Remember to get out there and catch them all and have what? Have a ball. That's all who? All of y'all in the next video. Do it me now. Peace. A whole lot of love for you. A high five, and I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out.